Carleen Ross is our next speaker. So Carleen is a stress relief coach, an international wildlife artist and author who lives in Sherwood Park with her husband and their 2 boys. Carleen has a vast educational background that has a combination in both holistic field and in the sciences. She has spoken to schools, organizations, and on international podcasts on how she supports others.
All right. Hi, my name is Carleen Ross. I have over 27 years experience within the holistic field. I have a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. I am a stress relief coach, a wildlife artist, a heart math practitioner, a grief recovery method specialist, and a professional that supports highly sensitive persons, or HSPs. As a wildlife artist, I have had the opportunity to represent Canada in many world-class exhibitions. I have had my artwork showcased alongside some of Canada's greatest wildlife artists, including Robert Bateman, and I have published and written a book called Journey to the Sea Turtle. Now, many know me for my sea turtle artwork, which will be showcased, all my artwork will be showcased in the background here. But what they don't know is I also create many different types of wildlife art and in different styles. Some of my commissioned artwork has actually been to represent those individuals who have passed away and has been created for their families. So when I was first asked to talk at this presentation, I thought, what an amazing opportunity. I can talk about anything I want and share it with others. And then I realized I was given a blank canvas. And to some that invokes a fear of the unknown, but to an artist it creates endless opportunity. So it's important to know as we begin that we don't all fit into various societies' labels or classifications. In fact, we fit into and flow out of various classifications, and these variances bring us beautiful colors into our worlds. So as we begin, I want to introduce to you a very powerful word, and the word is "and." When we meet others in society, society tells us we need to have a short, concise elevator pitch. So when many people ask me for mine, I usually tell them, I want to know how many floors we're traveling to because I have so much I have to offer others. With using the word "and," I become everything that I've already shared at the beginning of this talk and more. I am personally a highly sensitive person and a mother to 2 amazing teenage boys and a wife and a vineyard owner with my husband and a learner and seeker of the truth. Using the word "and" becomes the first step in us discovering our purpose. It allows us to know and accept all parts of us and allows us that opportunity to actually own them. This simple word allows us to collect all of our parts into one place. And it is through this collection that we actually start to decrease the stresses in our lives because we are no longer scattered everywhere in different labels and classifications and having to manage them all. Our "ands" are not necessarily predetermined. Sometimes they come out naturally. Never did I ever expect during my first sea turtle painting that I would ever create 60 plus more sea turtle paintings, nor would I know that I would use them to inspire others to care about our oceans and ourselves. So to give you a little bit of background of what HSP is, because many don't know, HSPs represent 20% of our population. They are equally distributed amongst the genders. We have more areas of our brain that ignite when we experience anything, and we process everything at a much deeper level. Unfortunately, in our society, many see sensitivity as a weakness. But what we bring is that we understand the meaning behind the words that are spoken. And it is this that can cause us to experience overwhelm, as we notice everything quickly and clearly, including the issues, the solutions, and the needs of others. There's little control over what we take in, and so stress and overwhelm is commonly experienced. This is why stress management becomes so important. And what's interesting to note is many of the stress management tools actually exist within our arts. By allowing myself to embrace all these parts of me and actually make them my superpowers, I am able to bring my biggest "and" to my purpose, which is noticing the most detailed image and being able to create it on the canvas. By innately processing everything on an emotional level, I'm able to hold space for others while they travel through their own grief stories and their own emotions. It also allows me to hold a different space for others, because I allow them to process what they need to as they go on their own life journeys. My purpose is a combination of all that I am, all that I have studied, and all that I have to offer. There is no one like me, just like there is no one like you. And it's time to highlight our greatest gifts along with what some call our shadows, because all of these aspects are what make us us, and they're not to be feared. Our purpose does not come from the actions that we do, but from the meaning that it brings. Is your purpose to highlight or inspire others? Is it to create beauty? Is it to allow you to support or protect a future generation? My desire is to showcase to the world the wisdom that our animals bring forth. It is to make sure that my boys grow up to become amazing people. It is to create paintings to inspire hope and beauty and peace in other people's lives. And it is to share my stories in front of groups like you. So don't let yourself be limited by your own negative, erroneous beliefs that you have about your own capabilities. Dream big and realize that each and every one of us has our own special purpose that's just waiting for us to recognize it. So it's said that the dreamers and the artists change the world. So I invite you to become the artist of your own life and notice and see what beautiful creations will come out from you. And I want to thank you all for this opportunity and this time to stand in front of you and introduce you to a powerful word, the word "and."